Hello everyone, it's Lynette with Grammy Crochet. Today is, oh crap, I forgot to look at the calendar. It is Monday, the Monday before Memorial Day in the States, so 1 week before that. I don't know the date. I'm not even going to try and guess. I don't know. And I'm not sure what video this is. I think 205 maybe. Should have looked at that. So welcome to the dining room today. I want to welcome all of my subscribers, new and old, and thank you for joining me here. I'm sorry I'm not in the yarn room, but I'm down here, so sorry. I haven't made a video in a couple of days. It was, over the weekend we were at the campground. It's hard to, there's no internet, so you do them on data, and I can make videos there, but it's just not as convenient. And I didn't really have anything to show you, and I don't have a lot to show you right now, but I just thought I would update you a little. So I have four things to talk about, but we'll get to the yarn things first. Crochet Calendar Cal. That is the calendar, the monthly calendar that I'm doing, that Dina from Homespun Fun is sponsoring. Crochet Along, and this month I'm not done. I've been working diligently. If I could just show you the picture. Okay. So this month is this blanket. I don't know if there's a name for it. They call it the Popcorn Garden Blanket. So they do it, as you can see, each round of the popcorn is a different color. I did not do that, and mine is not done. I decided that I wanted to just use mandala cakes. I had a couple of mandala cakes that I had two, one, don't mind the blue in my fingers. Yes, we'll talk about that, okay? I had two mandala cakes that I had just one cake of, because there's this 3-weight yarn in this, it calls for 3 weight. They're doing cotton, but I did not, because I'm gonna give this blanket to, what's it called? Solar Express, for the families of fallen soldiers. And when I know more information about that, I know I've mentioned it before, but I really don't know a lot of information. I just know that this is what I'm making that blanket for, and they want acrylic yarn. So this is 3-weight mandala, and I used 1 cake of Wizard, and this is the colors in the Wizard. I'm trying to not get a glare on the colors. And then I used 1 cake of Pegasus, and this is the colorway in the Pegasus. And so I started with the Pegasus, and it actually the cake started with the purple, but I'm putting them in order, more starting with the white, and I tried to get them in a order that way. And then just as this one came out of the cake, I tried to keep them in that order, because I wasn't at first doing that. I was just throwing them in the bin, and then I'm like, oh goodness, I came to the idea that I kind of want it to flow in a, So anyway, I thought 2 cakes would be enough. You need 54 squares, and I thought 2 cakes would be enough, and 2 cakes were not enough. So I don't have any more just one-offs on the mandalas, so I did have this colorway, and I have 2 of these, and this one's looking a little worse for the wear right now on the one side, but this is the colorway, and the color is called Unicorn. So I have 2 of these, and I decided that I will add these into the end of the blanket, and then let me find that picture again. If you can, I don't know if you can tell very well, the picture is small, but they're joined with a 3rd color yarn in here. Like they got the white and then this gold color, or maybe that's the color in the center, I don't know. But I'm going to join them with the unicorn. And then there's a border that they do in white on this, and we'll see how much of this is left, because maybe I'll just use that as the border as well, join and border. Not quite sure. The border looks like it's a couple of rows, so depending on how much, maybe I'll do white and then last row of this. We'll see how that goes. But I plan on using completely all this is what I have left of this cake. And I now have all 54 squares, or circles. I only have the circle parts done. It's been a slow go. I haven't been, I've been really busy with things with, you know, family life going on. And so for this project, it's mostly been a little bit in the car here and there, a little bit at work. I haven't had a great deal of time to just sit and crochet and make the circles. They really don't take that long, but when I'm doing it at work, it's like I got 5 minutes, so I can get half a circle done, part of a circle, then I gotta go. And you know, in the car ride, it's kind of the not just crochet, you know, focused. So these are the ones that I did finally finish last night. This is the end of the previous cake and into this. I just kept going as they went. So this is the colors. I'm going to start here. This is the white in the first, and then I'm just going to, and then I went to this side, and then we'll finish this way. And that'll be all 54. You turn them into a square. They're turning into a square part. I did one. It's not blocked or anything, but and not all the ends are woven in, but this is the square. So it's only 2 rounds, one to square it and then one to like border it. And then I'll just do a single crochet join. I'm not sure what that join is, but that's what it looks like to me. I didn't even read that part yet, to be honest. So I wanted to catch up on that. I might not show it again until it's completely done. Hopefully, I don't know how much crochet time I will have during the week this week again. Life has just gotten a little bit busy. So anyway, I don't know if I'll have it done by the end of the month, and I really am sorry if I don't, but I'm doing the best that I can to get it that way. And I have not worked on my mile a minute because I really haven't had time to sit down with the video to see what's next. I know it'll only take a minute to make it to, you know, mile a minute, right? So it doesn't take long to get them done. But I just really haven't had time and brain power to sit down and get her done. I want, you know, you gotta be able to like concentrate at least on the pattern to start with. And so I might end up doing May and June on the mile a minute next month. So sorry about that. And because I do have to finish Amanda's cover up, and I haven't touched it in a month. Once I got it long enough, again, I have to sit down with the video, and that's where reading a pattern, it really comes in handy. If you don't know how to read a pattern, you really have to learn, because if you have the pattern, you don't have to have time to sit down with the video. And I love sitting down with the video because they show you exactly what you need to do and you don't make a mistake that way. That works out really, really great for me. But this past month, it's been weird. It's a weird month for me because normally I don't have any problem having time to sit down with the video. But I haven't had that time. So Amanda's blanket hasn't been worked on. Not blanket, cover up. And Ladybird Loves and some others, and I can't remember who they are doing the bead challenge to make something with beads. I'm really kind of thinking I want to add beads to her, to the rest, you know, like around the top area or something, throw some beads in. Glass beads, I think would be kind of cool. I don't know if it'll look silly since they're not throughout. I don't know, I might give it a try though. I don't know how Amanda will feel about it either. She might not get a choice. So I do need to get that done before we go on vacation. So that's going to be something that's priority after I get this blanket finished. Or maybe in the meantime, I don't know. So that's the first thing that I wanted to talk to you about was the crochet calendar, Cal. I did want to say that I'm sure you've heard that with all of your help and all of the yarn community, and then, you know, special kudos and praises to Mama Swift and Mad Mimi's Crochet and Jack's Creations and Billy the Crafty Floridian, and Carrie the Yarny Elephant, all of those women that did so much for Sharon and our gifts of love. Totally amazing how this yarn community has come together and helped her, and I'm just humbled and overwhelmed and so grateful to be a part of the community. All of the stained glass yarn balls that I owe people are, I believe, sent out. So if I owe you one and you haven't received the actual package or an email from me showing the tracking number, please let me know, because I don't want to miss anybody. The only one that's not sent out yet is the winner from the final drawings, and that would be Sandy at Crochet Canada, who has been begging me for a yarn ball. So I was so excited when she was drawn. And this is the ball that she chose, or that she's going to get. Red is her favorite color. And this has a wispy look to it. Let me see if I can put a piece of white paper behind it. Maybe you can tell. No, not too much, but it's very colorful with the red in there. And then there's some other colors, and this is going out. So if you haven't seen them in the past, this is what hers looks like, and it will go out today or tomorrow. I just have to package it up. So I'm very excited for Sandy for that. And finally, the last crochet thing I want to talk to you about is, let's not forget about wings, and my challenge to you guys to crochet wash rags. And thank God I have a stash of them because I haven't had much time, but we have until the end of August. So cotton yarn is preferable. I think pretty much what you make wash rags out of is cotton. And just make some wash rags, send them to me. My P.O. box will be in the description box. It's in the description box of all of my videos. Every wash rag that you send will get you an entry you have until August 31st to send me wash rags, dishcloth wash rags. I think it doesn't really matter which they are. And I will put your name for every rag, every washcloth that you send in. Your name will go into the bin. And on September 1st or 2nd, I'm going to draw a name, and that person is going to win a yarn ball. I have several still in process. So there's lots of colors, and you will win one. That is the prize for sending them to me. You can send them directly to Rose. There are other podcasters that are also helping bring awareness to this and requesting washcloths be made. Feel free to send to them. I'm completely fine with that. But to be in my giveaway, you have to send them to me, and I will forward them to Rose. She needs them for October 1st. So I need them by August 31st so that I can box them up and get the drawing out and then get them over to her in plenty of time. So I did want to mention that because I haven't mentioned it in the last video or two. I know that I have people that are making them. They're telling me I'm getting that yarn ball. So that's that. That's the last crochet thing on my list. I'm sure I'm forgetting something I'm supposed to talk about, but that's it. And yeah, okay, now the elephant in the room. Yep, I dyed my hair blue. I did it this morning. I have blue hands. I have a tie-dyed bathtub. What do you think about that? Yep, it's got blue tie-dye in the bottom. I tried bleach. I did a bleach spray. It'll come out eventually. It's a not permanent dye. And I'm just letting it air dry. So I haven't put but I like the color actually. As I look at it here as it's drying, it was pretty dark, but it's not bad. It'll be nice for Memorial Day, right? It's supposed to wash out in 30 washes, and it comes out, so we'll see. I did it. When I did the red over the winter, I didn't bring enough forward, and you couldn't see it. So this time I brought it a little more forward, and I'm letting it air dry. Then I'll take a flat iron to it to work it out and see how I like it and see how much really needs to be trimmed. But I wanted to get the dye in before I take it to be trimmed. I don't know why, but I feel like I have a tint of blue in here or purple or something. Do you guys see that? Really weird, right? I don't know why it looks like that because this part was all pulled up in out of the way so that it wouldn't get tie-dyed. And I didn't do a very good job right there blending that in because I kept getting it, oh my God, you guys, all over. Girls, can we talk? Have you ever dyed your hair by yourself? If you're doing the whole thing, easy breezy. When you're trying, see, I don't like that right there. I'll get over it. When you're trying to do this by yourself, I would have blue everywhere. Really, if I should have videotaped because you guys would have gotten a really kick out of it. I had gloves on the entire time and my hands are blue. How the heck did I do that? I don't know. But I kept getting blue like all over here. And so I put the blue in here and I have a towel wrapped around white because that way I figured if it stains, I can bleach it. No big deal. So, and I have it clipped because they tell you that it's going to stain. It'll stain your skin. And I'm like, oh gosh, I don't want blue all over. But like my hair touched me and then I had blue here. I'm like, oh crap. So I'm washing that off and it came off and I was like, thank goodness. And then I go to put dye back here and I lift this hair up and it's touched my neck and my whole neck was blue. I don't see any blue, guys. Do you see any blue? I think I got it all off. I thought, oh my goodness, I can't. So then I'm trying to get the blue off my skin because I don't want to have a blue neck. And then my sink is completely blue. I'm like, oh no. It could have been, you know, funny home videos. Here you go. I was alone, so nobody could record. There is no record of what a mess I made. But I kind of like it. I think it looks cool. What do you guys think? Okay, so that's enough of the non-yardy stuff. That's what we got going on. I don't have a lot of up and coming excitement to talk about. I'm just trying to get this blanket done this month and then finish some more wicks. And then it's, if I don't get this done, I'll never stay caught up on all of my cals. That's my problem. Oh, excuse me. Good Lord. I'm sorry about that. That's all I got for you guys. Crochet and the elephant of the blue hair. I do like it. It's fun. So I will see you in the next video. Thanks for liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting, and have a great day. Bye. Oh, guys, one more thing. I'm going to add some pictures of what I did over the weekend at the camper. We put some flowers in and we decorated the tongue of the camper. I think you guys might enjoy it if you want to. If I can figure out how to do it, I will add this little blooper and then some pictures of the campground or the, you know, work that we did. That's what's been holding it over the weekend. Not crocheting, planting, decorating. It was a lot of fun though. So I hope you enjoy that if you want to watch it. Okay, again, sorry. See you, bye.